Hey, what's going on, guys? Flawless Crested Geckos here. Will coming to you guys with another video today. We're ramping up these videos, and again, this is stemming from a question that we actually got inboxed on Instagram. Guys, this community is amazing. We want to be kind of anchor of positivity. We're going to bring positivity. If it's not here, which we've been seeing that it is, we're going to definitely focus on bringing it back to the hobby. But guys, it's a lot of people that's either in the game or wanting to get into the game that's very afraid to ask questions, more now than ever. They don't want to be bashed. They don't want to be made fun of. They don't want to be disregarded. All of the above. Anyway, very important topic on this video because it's very simple in our eyes, but it's not easy for everyone else. And it's a little bit of genes, not really, but just a comparison. So the main question of the day is Phantom and Axanthic, both recessive genes in Crested geckos. If Phantom is recessive and Axanthic is recessive, how come the value of both genes, gene for gene, is not even or relatively equal? The thing about it is, it's simple business. It's supply versus demand. So when you're dealing with supply and demand, you have to consider all variables thus between that. And since genetically it's the same value as being recessive, but you have to remember Phantom has been around very long time, probably since they imported Crested geckos from New Caledonia. Therefore it was widely available, and a lot of people seek them now. We work with the Phantom gene, big, huge. We work the double visual Phantom and Axanthics, working on the triple as well with empty bags. And the thing about it is, whatever project you're working in is going to have a certain level of value for you, regardless of everyone else. It may be that missing piece that you need to excel to the next level in the program that you're working, and trying to take your Crested gecko program. So gene versus gene, Axanthics just came around years ago, 6, 7, 8 years ago. They were discovered, and focused on and concentrated on, reproducing them and focusing on those programs in different lines of Axanthics. All thus far are compatible with each other, but there was a main focus because the demand was very high, but the supply was very low. So again, we go back to that very business basic supply and demand. That's why you're always going to have variables. It may be, the new, genetic hypo. If the supply is low, I don't care if you love the gene. If you don't like the gene, there's always going to be a market for it. It doesn't matter. We see that with Sable, we see that with Cap, we see that with every gene there is. We see that with lily whites, supply and demand. The incomplete dominant genes are going to be easily replicable, where Axanthics or Phantoms or any recessive gene is going to take that extra step to make the double copies of those genes. So Axanthics are gonna stay solid relatively for the foreseeable future. You see price drops in them now, but that's fine. But guess what? When you start stacking more genes on them, price shoots back up. And it's according to the market, but it's still going to be high for the market. Let's see the person that, if we're not the first to make it, which we probably will not be, but the first person that makes the lily white, cappuccino, sable, visual Axanthic, even in this market right now, I could see that being a $40,000 gecko, easily. So again, focus on your programs. Look past you know, the next generation you're going to create and have a long-term vision, short-term vision, and mid-term. See everything through. So hopefully that'll answer the question on why not just Phantom, but all whatever recessive genes you may be working with in crested geckos are not going to be the same. It's going to vary. It's going to vary because of supply and demand. Hopefully that didn't bore you guys, but again, if we're getting specific questions inboxed to us, we wanted to try to address it on camera just in case, you know, maybe that thought or question is bouncing around in some of you guys' heads. Maybe it'll kind of, you know, touch on it a little bit for you. Go ahead and subscribe, like this video, share it if you like what we're doing over here. Also, major shout out to our Patreon member, Crypto Cresties. We are gonna be doing a live June, let's see, we're gonna be doing a live June 16th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we're gonna be asking some fun and interesting questions and trying to make an attempt to put them on the map in the crested gecko world. So come out, watch. Hey, you may win something. We always have a hilarious, fun time when you're hanging out with Flawless. But yeah, that's going down on the 16th. Crypto Cresties. Go ahead, give them a follow on their Instagram right now. And we'll see you guys then. Also, it's Thursday today, guys. This is the last, a little bit over 24 hours for you guys to take advantage of what is left of our Beat the Heat sale. After 9 p.m. tomorrow, the sale is done. Again, this is our second biggest sale of the year. We only have 2 big sales every year. So go take advantage of that. Huge cuts, huge price cuts, ///. And we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. And thank you for sharing your time to watch us. We are out.